Hello out there. I am happy to welcome you to Ondo State, the land of golden opportunities. And in the quest to transform the land, empower and enrich the people, the Ondo State government is opening up her treasure base for investors to lap on. It is called using what we have to get what we need, and courtesy of Aketi's industrial revolution in the Sunshine State. I am Dakpo Aruwajoye. Welcome to Sunshine Plus. With Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu at the saddle, it's indeed another bumper harvest on the program. And from primitive agricultural practices and the common civil service background to large-scale industrialization, we shall blow your mind with the new face of Ondo State, with several phases of Aketi's industrial drive. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 4. Should I count on? Okay, let me pause for a while and let's start from somewhere. Today, we will x-ray the industrial revolution happening at the Ondo-Liyin Industrial Hub in Ore, Ondo State. Our focus today will be on the bubbling textile industry, live and direct in Ondo State, made possible by the resolve of Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu to bring about a new industrial landscape. Boniface Oladimeji reports from Ore Industrial Hub.
The textile industry accounts for roughly 2% of global GDP, employing an estimated 20 to 60 million people worldwide. China accounts for majority of the world's textile production and exports, while the US leads in imports. The Nigerian textile industry witnessed its glorious moments in the 70s and 80s, after which things started to nosedive. With a projected population of more than 200 million people, it is a sad commentary that Nigeria is unable to meet textile needs of her citizenry, despite abundant raw materials, thus relying heavily on importation of textile materials from countries such as China, Malaysia, India, US, and UK. To change the narrative, the Ondo State Governor, Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, SAN, embarked on a tour of the Shandong province of China and struck a deal with the Liyin city to establish a chain of industries in the Sunshine State.
Arakunrin comes to be the first person or first governor, and Ondo State happens to be the first state in Nigeria that will sign a bi-city agreement with any city in People Republic of China, and which he did with Liyin. If you look at Liyin is the sixth major economy in China, and they account for over 40% of the exports in People Republic of China. So it's so much a fantastic city, and they have these bilateral city agreements with Ondo State, which the governor of Ondo State, Arakunrin Oluwarotimi, signed in China August 2018, June 2018, that is signed with the mayor of Liyin in China.
Ever since, a lot has changed in Ore, the host of those companies. The textile industry spins wool and threads in a seemingly insignificant way, but here in Ore, it is a money-spinning venture. A good portion of the thick rainforest around the industrial hub has given way for expansion in this one-of-a-kind textile mill in Nigeria. The win-win tax was facilitated in the early days of the Akeredolu administration as part of efforts to rapidly industrialize the state.
This is part of it. It's dyeing machine. Dyeing machine. Yes. It's very difficult in China. Even in China, the investment is very big. The machine we are using now, we're going to bring more machines. No material we have to dye in the dyeing factory. After dyeing, we will change to more one. This machine now is 80. We will turn like 300.
The factory has 6 major sections, namely dyeing, rolling, spinning, injection and packing, as well as the lace section, which has started producing quality lace materials, part of which was on hand as a souvenir to President Muhammadu Buhari during a working visit to the Ondo-Liyin industrial hub.
Mr. President, you are welcome.
I commissioned this industrial complex and hope that God will sustain it and benefit the people of Ondo State and Nigeria in general. Thank you. I am confident through this project, based here will utilize locally available raw materials to create jobs for young men and women in this locality.
One of the most important things that Ondo State today, in a time, is industrialization. One of our key agendas. And want to showcase the Ondo-Liyin industrial hub. So when they invited them to come, we signed several MOUs, and in 2 years, you can see the reward of our engagement with Liyin. That has led to the establishment of this Ondo-Liyin industrial hub. This industrial hub, Mr. President, today we have what we call a factory that is already producing lace material.
Of these materials, wool like this came only in the original white color. But when they get dipped into the dyeing pots at the dyeing section, we have all the different colors which are in high demand by the ever-increasing customers who come from different parts of the country.
This is our injection machine. This machine is what we use in producing our cone. The cone we roll the thread on. So we have different kind of them. We have larger one, we have the bigger one, and we also have the smaller one. As you can see, they are all here.
I give kudos to Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, the governor of Ondo State. A more purposeful, a more focused, and a go-getter of a governor that we have in Ondo State. Then in all areas, for his 5 cardinal programs, but most especially industrialization, Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu knows exactly what he wanted, and he goes for it. He's not distracted, and he's so focused. We have an Ondo-Liyin industrial hub, because that is what we call the hub that actually that accommodates all the relationship between Ondo State and Liyin municipal city of People's Republic of China. The win-win textile, which already is producing as we are talking now, and in all this, a lot of employment generation are going to come. Already we have over 500 people working at Ondo State, the win-win textile, and why I so much love this is because over 80% of these people are women, and you know, when you take care of women and children, then you can enjoy a peaceful economy.
The injection section has automated machines which cut thread holders, otherwise known as cones, into different sizes.
I work in injection machine. Yes, the injection machine will produce the raw material, plastic, which they use in rolling, winding the thread. So what we did there, we work there on target. The environment is okay. Why? Because everything is okay. The resources here, like the food, material, everything is lesser in price. So which we enjoy the environment, and we have free light here 24 hours. The light is on.
The cones are then passed over to the rolling and spinning sections, where you see many young ladies and a few boys manning their machines. Tons of thousands of sewing threads of different sizes are the result of these massive efforts.
Where we do start from is from the dyeing aspect. So that's where we dye the thread into different colors. Then from there, we'll move to injection line. That's the injection section, where the cone in which we are to roll the thread upon is being coined out, is being produced. Then after that, we'll move the thread down to the rolling section, where the thread is being rolled into different sizes. We have the big sizes, we have the small sizes. It depends on the customer's order. So after that, we move to the packing section where it is being packed into different nylon of different sizes based on customer's order. So that's what they do majorly here.
At the packing section, another set of young ladies are busy sorting, packing, and sealing the finished products in readiness for sale.
In the morning we do wrapping before we start packing like this. We use this paper to wrap the thread over before we now start packing it like this later in the afternoon. They roll from the cone, they roll the thread on the cone, then they now put it inside a sack and now bring it to our own section here because their own section is different. That's machine section. Our own section here is wrapping and packing section. At times I do 20 cartons, which is of that big cone I'm doing there. 20 cartons. This one, at least a day should be 18 cartons. Because this one is by 12. We call it by 12, and the other one is by 10.
The warehouse is not less important because it houses raw materials and as well provides space for assorted finished products.
Some of our other material which we use foam, we use cassava flour, we use plywood, we use iron, because most of the chairs in which our staff are sitting on, we bought all those things from over here. So most of our raw material is only that one, is only the cotton that we import. The remaining one are sourced from Hore, Ondo State, Nigeria. In each sections, we do different jobs there. So that's why we are saying, you see this here, you see the other side as well. So like now, what we do here is the production line. Where we are now is the production line. We have the segment in which we dye the thread as well. So that's our dyeing section line. So we dye it into different kind of colors based on customer's order. So if the customer says, okay, give me yellow color, we dye into yellow color. Give me red, give me green. So that's what we do in some of the other factory in which we are cycling there.
This place is the dyeing factory. It's all about the colors. So we are missing the color and we are changing the color of the threads. We start from the missing room and we have different categories of color there. So we mix it from there, and as you can see, we put inside this pot there, the drum up there.
All categories of about 300 workers here have different lines of duty, but the same testimony about their source of livelihood.
ways. Since when I came out from secondary school, after my jam and everything, without my admission, that is when I came here. So it has helped me in a lot of ways. Even most of the things that I don't know before, I don't know how to roll thread before, I don't even know how they produce thread before, but when I came here, I learned different things. I learned how to produce thread and I learned to pack thread.
It really helps me a lot. I am an ND holder. After I've graduated, no work. Thank God for this company who has given a lot of people an employment, who has given us the job opportunity, not to be roaming about.
It has provided a job opportunity for me, seriously. Because this is where, let me say, I achieve my goal. Like in this work now, I know what I've achieved in this work. So actually it's a great opportunity for me.
The environment is okay, and each person have fun and his own working place.
Yes, as you can see, we are happy also, and we are feeling fine here.
Arakunrin Aketi has been supportive to us. He's a supporting father. So he's trying his possible best to make sure everything is moving on fine here. It's not only here as well. If you go to Webu too, the same thing. So he has been trying his possible best. He's a supporting father. So, and some of the other government parastatals under his control, they themselves, they have been supportive as well. So they have been doing their possible best to make sure everything is okay for us.
We needed to show to the world what we are doing. What we planned really, the MOU we signed was to have about 15 industries there. I looked at it, yes, in Chief Obafemi Awólọ́wọ's time, we had Ikeja. Why can't we have Ore in our own time here and build it up so that we become industrialized?
By and large, the industrialization drive of the Ondo State government has not only yielded positive results, but has started to change the status of Ondo State from being purely an agrarian state to an industrialized state. Boniface Oladimeji for Sunshine Plus.
Well, for us in Ondo State, it is a new dawn as Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, SAN, galvanizes the people in order to unleash the potentials of its human and material resources. We are just starting, and there is no stopping the music that will definitely usher our dancing steps to our dreamland of Eldorado. And next week, God's willing, we shall treat you to another sumptuous meal of Aketi revolution in Ondo State. It promises to be a much wow package. So, see you around same time, same station next week. I am Dakbo Aruwa Joy. Still blessed. Bye for now, and God bless the Sunshine State.